Well, I want to pull cards and I want to ask, we've got so much of the negative coming out, so much of the drama. So, asking higher and the guides, everything. What is the end point for this? What can you give us? What's the end point for this? Okay. First things that come out is the animal flow is going to be locked. So what that's saying here, animal flow locked, is that we're going to move into some higher intelligence. Now, this is nothing to be said about, our lovely animals. This is talking about that mindset, animalistic mindset of these Republic uglies, these haters, okay? That is going to be locked. We're going to move past this into more compassion, more love, etc. So let's pull the other cards and see what we get with this. Okay, let me get the overall here. Pulled animal, and I go, what? What animal? But eventually that's going to end. Okay, this is about government, Hierophant. This is about those you come to, for solace, those that you come to guide you. Okay, looking towards God, looking to the higher things, looking towards your spirituality, looking for those in the know that can give you guidance. Okay, the center of it is there's been all this concern that we've had with all of this stuff of late. Okay, we've had so much concern because of the craziness that's going on with this. So let's see what we have. Concern, yeah, for the hidden things, for the things that, we don't know and we want to. It's like, bring some light here somewhere, because people are, people are having a difficult time. Okay, I'm going to pull these cards, I think. People are having a difficult time. So what can you tell us about this? What can you bring to light with this? So the hidden things above it is the struggles that we're having now with this. The energy, the way that this stuff is acting out, and about the abundance of things. Are we going to have abundance? What's happening with this? People are struggling. So what is it going to tell us? Okay. So the past, the message. Let's see what our message is about the past. Magician. Okay. About these shifts. Above it, we had those for the long term, that we're looking at long-term stuff. Those that were holding on to power, and those that were in alignment with that. Attempting to shift things, shift the message, shift the way that we saw things, putting in place like 45, those with financial things. So what we have now is a sudden wealth. A sudden wealth of jackpot of stuff coming forward that are being investigated, looked into. They're being looked into. Why is it I'm seeing the word and it's going look it into? Being looked into, feeling a bit pushed back on the edge, with this energy, and feeling that there's been some sort of temperance. Okay, that's what we've had going on. The challenge is high honors. Let's see what we have with this. High honor. The tower moment. Above it. Working on these things. Working it out in the world and putting an end to it. Okay? So we need those of the honorable people now that are seeing this tower moment, and they're working again to put an end to this stuff of the manipulations and trying to put in power men that have financial wealth, that type of a person. Okay. Clarification, main female. Now, this is distant one, main female. An end. Let's see what's above it. The message of this concrete message of love. Okay. So what it's saying is we are in the midst of the tower moment, okay? The honorable people are working on this, working together to bring an end to these tower moments. And the main female, okay, the world of duality, putting an end, and that's what it's coming to. This is in the midst of its death throes, putting an end to it, and the new message, concrete message coming in is about the foundation of love, okay? So what it is saying, above it, hold to your spirituality, the higher things, the higher knowns, and know that this animal, the flow of this animalistic type of thing, this rabid, it's like the rabid dog, okay, that's going to be locked. That's going to come to an end. We're in concern about the hidden things that we're not seeing, this abundance, the wealth and stuff of those underneath of it all that bringing these fights, and we're having these fights with them and trying to again struggle against it, because in the past we have the message of the magician, the ones in there that are all together, the foundation underneath of it, they're all together celebrating what? Wealth and power. Okay? Ones like Trump. Okay? That's what they were doing. So now we have this sudden wealth of investigations. Investigations that are getting ready to push back on this, to temper it, to temper these things. And so the challenge going forward is those in the honorable positions bringing this tower moment. They're working on it to put an end to these tower moments, okay? They're putting an end. They're working on taking down these criminal enterprises. And that the main female, okay, so what's happening in the overall thing, the motion of Shakti, the things in motion, putting an end. This is the message, putting an end to it, and we need to come in love, okay? Putting an end to this old dynamic. And what's coming in is more of the spiritual, the integrity, okay? We're on our way forward to that. So it's basically saying, don't give up hope, because this is moving in the right direction. We are going to come out of it in a better place. But right now, we're in the midst of it. And the jackpot, you know, jackpot of all this stuff, all of these, each one of these things that is stored in that machine for a time is now coming out to light. Okay, we've got it in hand. We see it. We know it for what it is. And they are working to bring that system down, to lock it out. The flow that they've had of the animalistic behavior of predatory type behaviors that have been going on, they're working to put an end to those. Put an end to the skewing, the magician, the trying to. So we're doing the investigations, looking at the things that have been hidden, looking at the tower moments and putting an end to those. Okay? So I would say that sounds like the right avenue, what's going on. You know, I don't want people to be disheartened by the readings that have been coming forward, because these things, again, they are in flux. Okay? They're in flux. This is being worked on, and it is going to get better. Okay? So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to say I don't know about the new ones that I just got. If you're watching these new ones, look what I was doing in my hands. Oh, hopefully this is going to dry and it's not going to continue to come off. But if it is, I'm going to have to get the paper towels and really rub them. That might not be the best ones to use. We'll find out here soon. Because I just did those last night, so maybe they're just not totally dry yet. But yeah, I've got now black fingers, blue fingers because of this. Let's see. I'm going to have to watch it, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get a paper towel and rub them and see if I can take off the excess. Because I don't want blue fingers every time I use those cards. Thanks for tuning in.